Hey guys, welcome back. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my full face of makeup using only drugstore makeup, and these drugstore stuff are one of my all-time favorites. I use it all the time. If it's not on camera, this is what I'm usually wearing, and it just stays all day and never does me wrong. So if you guys want to see how I do my makeup, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to use is my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. It's a 12-hour makeup grip. And this is an exact dupe from the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So I'm going to grab about that amount, maybe a little bit more. And please don't mind my nails. They are completely outgrown. But I do have a nail appointment. I'll get that situated. I mostly like to concentrate this out of my outer face. And then to fill in my pores, I'm using L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. One of you guys did tell me that unfortunately this is being discontinued, which I'm so sad about. It's one of my favorite pore filling primers, especially for the drugstore. It's so good for the price. And I'm just concentrating this on my pores, literally on my T-zone. This is where my pores are more prominent. So I definitely need to buy some more of this primer before it completely goes away. Next up, I'm gonna use my Maybelline Superstay Activewear. And this is up to a 30-hour foundation wear, and this is in the shade 129 Medium Beige. I'm gonna pump maybe like about maybe a full pump, because it does pump out a good amount. I'm gonna grab that with my complexion sponge and just pat this all over my face. Now for concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Medium 18. This is also very full coverage and stays all day. And then I do have a breakout on my chin right here. So instead of using my sponge to blend that out, I'm going to use a different brush for that. Alright, so now to blend out my chin, I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe M173 brush and just tap over that breakout. Making sure I'm not moving it around and just going right here where I can't go in with my sponge. Perfect! And you guys know how much I love my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. This powder is an exact dupe for the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder. I don't know why people don't talk about this powder as much, but it is just like that. I love them both equally, but if you're on a budget, this is a powder you will want to use. And then I do like baking too, so I'm going to use my Maybelline Lasting Fix Banana Translucent Setting Powder. Actually, before I set that under my eyes, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. And this is in the shade Tan Lines. I'm going to use my Sigma Angled Kabuki F84 brush. Just saturate my brush with this product. And I'm just going to bronze up my face really quick. The thing is with this bronzer, you do have to build it up quite a bit when you're applying it. But I don't mind that just because you can't control the amount of product you use. And then I am going to use a cream blush as well. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Blush. And this is in the shade Turks and Caicos. Yes, Turks and Caicos. It's this beautiful color right here. And I'm going to apply that with my sponge. Even though I do have a little bit of powder under my eyes, this doesn't move around the powder I already set down or pick up and like skip. I think that's why I love this blush so much. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bake with that same powder I mentioned before. And I'm just gonna play this directly under my eye. I'm gonna go too crazy, like this is as far as I'm gonna go. And that's the only area I'm really concerned about. And right here. Now to set down my bronzer, I'm gonna use my Belgian Waffle 6 color baked bronzer and highlighter palette. I'm gonna take the shades Batter and Cinnamon together. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set down that bronzer we placed down. Now for blush, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Chocolate Cherry Truffle for Color Blush Palette. And I think I'm gonna take this shade right here. I'm taking that on my Makeup by Mario F3 brush and just set down that cream blush that we have. Now, you can if you want, but you can use the highlighter that's in this palette. It's super beautiful. But I do want to go ahead and use my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. And I'm going to use that same brush I used, but use the other side for a highlighter. And just place it on the very tops of my cheeks. Because this is where the light hits me the most. I'm going to go on the very top of my brow bone. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and sweep off this bake I have. I love that translucent powder because it does brighten up the center of my face. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back to tell you what I used. All right, my brows are on. So I did end up using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. It's this pencil right here. And I also used my NYX The Brow Glue gel to set down my brows. This two are a perfect combo. I love using these products on my eyebrows. And if I don't film it on camera, it's because it takes me 5 hours to do them. And honestly, my brow routine hasn't changed. So instead of boring you guys, I'd rather just skip through it. So now I'm gonna add a little bit of color to my eyes. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. The New Classics. I'm just gonna use a big fluffy brush because this is what I typically use for my eyes. I'm gonna use the shade Darling that's in here. And I'm using my Bloom Tools 787 large tapered blending brush and run this all over my eyelids. Kind of messy. I'm not really precise with this eye look. I feel like everything's just gonna be concentrated on my actual lashes because that's what I take the most time on. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. So lately I've been adoring this combo. I know the Ilia mascara isn't drugstore, but honestly, the e.l.f. Big Mood mascara with this makes my eyelashes look so bomb. I don't know what it is. I think it has to do with the brush. The Ilia mascara just separates my lashes once I put this one on. It just makes them look, I don't know how to explain it, just super fluttery and not clumpy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my e.l.f. Big Mood mascara first. Alright, so now I'm going to use my Ilia Cosmetics Limitless Lash Mascara. And I'm just going to brush this through my lashes. Do you guys see the difference? Like, this is with the Ilia mascara and this is without. Is it just me, or is this actually making a difference in my lashes? Like, I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Now for my lips, I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Reef. And this is going to go all over my lips. And now this look is complete. I'm going to go ahead and put on my jewelry and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did forget about one last finishing touch, and that's my setting spray. So I'm gonna use my Milani Make It Last setting spray. I am almost out of this, so you guys know I freaking love this. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. And this completes this makeup look. This makeup look was requested by one of you guys. I did my, I think it was a recent Sephora haul that I did. One of you guys asked me if I could recreate the look I had in that video. And here it is. This is what the products I used. And usually I do add everything I use on my face in the description box, but that video I didn't. So I thought I will just film it for you guys. And here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I also hope you enjoyed that was more of like a makeup, more of a drugstore makeup look than a high-end one. I know I've been doing a lot of those, but just there's been a lot of new makeup releases that have been coming out, so I obviously want to try those first. This look is honestly super gorgeous and just really easy to do. Really, it looks like you put a lot of effort into it, which you really didn't. And that's what I love about this. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a like, comment below what other videos you guys want me to do, and hit that subscribe button before you leave. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!